Oh, hello. Welcome back, you no-namers. No-namers? Coining it. Right. We are back with a fantastic pickups video. We picked up some great things recently, and we bought a random CD, but the rest of them are games. We bought some games. So I'm going to show you the CD first, if that's okay with you. So a super duper random, but we don't even really collect CDs. We have a plethora of CDs, and we're adding to the collection. That's right, the Quantum Leap soundtrack.
Oh boy.
Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. We've got loads to show you today. Not just CDs, okay? We've got Sega, we've got PlayStation, and we've got Nintendo. So now, let's jump into the video. Okay. First things first. Let's start with something that is a random kind of pickup, but it's a boxed console. So if you've been here before, you know I don't really collect boxed consoles. This one came out for just a ridiculously cheap price, so I'll show you. Oh, look at that. It's a beauty, isn't it, eh? Beauty. Come on, there you go. Beauty. So yeah, so we got the Mega Drive 2. We do have the Mega Drive 2, and it's good to kind of have another one because mine was a bit temperamental. But yes, the Mega Drive 2, fantastic little console, very similar to the Mega Drive 1, and we didn't get it here, but the Mega Drive 3. Also, great segue onto a Mega Drive game. The label is pretty beat up, but for a game that I very rarely see, just going to put it here so you can't see it really. So a game that you very rarely see, if you can make it out from the label, it's Power Rangers the movie. Yeah, plays very similar to the Power Rangers game. If you played that on the Super Nintendo, I haven't actually played the Mega Drive version of that, so maybe that's the equivalent. I'll have to check it out. Let's stick with Sega for a little bit longer then. So we've got one Dreamcast game, and that is the infamous Echo the Dolphin. We do like a bit of Echo the Dolphin. I always used to get scared of this game because of the sharks and stuff. I don't like things in the water because I feel like I can't protect myself in the water. So if something's like big in the water, it kind of freaks me out a bit. Next up, we have more Sega. We're gonna go for the Sega Saturn, and a game that I didn't know existed, and I randomly stumbled across it in Computer Exchange, and that is, can't see it because of the glare, Independence Day. I played it. It's just a flying around kind of game. If there's more, I didn't get that far. Next up, we have two. See, I'm actually really happy to add these in. So I'm working on my Japanese, okay? They're Japanese games, alright? Alright, now my Japanese isn't great. I forget how you say it. Nihongo ga sokushi hanasemasu. I think that means I can speak a little Japanese, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, so first up, we have got... these are just quite expensive games in English, so I went for the Japanese to try and outsmart people. It probably won't work. So first up is Snatcher. Oh gosh, Snatcher. Obviously, it's Japanese version. I don't know if this is supposed to be. Maybe I put the thing in the wrong way, but it is Snatcher. A nice kind of click and point and click kind of adventure. From what I played so far, it's point and clicky adventure-y. Next up, we have the infamous Police Noughts And from putting this on for the first time, fun fact, the intro music to Metal Gear Solid, do you know the do 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 do, is actually the intro music from Police Noughts. In fact, I might even chuck it up here just so you've got it. Next up, let's go on to some PlayStation because I'm not very impressed with these. Let me show you. So these are all from Computer Exchange, and they are. The first one I got was Taito Legends. So obviously that's just like your arcade kind of hitters, your Asteroid, Space Invaders, sorry, your Bubble Bobble. But there are some good games on there. I was kind of hoping it would maybe have like Little Samson on it or something. I know. You think if that was the case, it would be more than £4, right? But no, it's the basic games that were arcade games that were from Taito. Not a bad game. I was playing it. It was fun. It was fun. Now for the two games that I know you guys are going to be so thoroughly impressed with, and that is the Kiddie Party Pack and the Cartoon Kingdom. Now, sorry, my light's a bit off here. I'm trying to work it. So there you go. Cartoon Kingdom and the Kiddie Party Pack. Only reason I got these is simply because never seen them before, and one was £1.50 and one was £2. Oh no, actually, there's an Xbox. Hang on, we've got an Xbox game first. I bought this when I got one of these. Oh, that was it, the Super Nintendo game. It's another one from Computer Exchange that I very rarely see, and I tried to. Did I put it on? I put it on and I played it, and again, it wasn't bad. And that is Bruce Lee, Quest of the Dragon. Now we are going on to Nintendo, and guys, we have picked up some crazy good games. We have got some great games here. Okay, let's go first for the GameCube. Let's do GameCube first, and that is we picked up the infamous Pikmin 2, which is kind of the rarer one out of the bunch. It seems to be the one that's the most expensive. We've traded in quite a lot of bits at Computer Exchange recently, so that's why we've kind of bought things that are quite hard to come by. In saying that as well, we have picked up on the Virtual Boy. Couldn't remember the name of it. We picked up Wario Land, probably one of the best games on the Virtual Boy. You can't see it, but he's just up there. He's looking down at us, just like the Virtual Boy should. Next up, we have again a game I didn't know kind of existed. In our last kind of pickups video, we basically got the first game of this, but now I am happy to say that we have now got Addams Family Values. Next up, a game that has been it has eluded me for some time. Okay, it has eluded me, and it's because I've always kind of waited for it to show up in maybe like a car boot sale or something like that, and it never has. So again, we exchanged quite a few things into Computer Exchange recently, so we picked up True Lies. Billy, get down. Yeah. So I'll throw up some footage here because it's a fun game. It's a fun game. So I was playing it today actually, just to make sure one, it worked, and two, yeah, it's just a notoriously good game. So two, I wanted to buy it. Is the footage done? You done? Okay, we're done. Okay, next up we have, again, I spotted this at Computer Exchange when I was kind of taking in my stuff, and it was just sat all clean and nice in a window, and I just thought, that's crazy. I don't ever see the double of this one and then in 2 in as good as condition as it is. So we're adding in Tetris and Dr. Mario. I nearly need to sort out this light. Tetris and Dr. Mario. There we go. And the box is just clean. Yeah, it's nice. I think that was literally £20. It's crazy. Now you think I've done heavy hitters already. Oh my lordy stars. No. So we are getting onto the NES now. The final 3 games. Okay. Now I'm not a huge fan of this franchise. We do have one of the games. I'm not going to tell you which one it is. We do have one of the games here boxed, but we saw this again in the window at Computer Exchange, and I thought, ooh, I never see this kind of just openly available in the window. So picked up Mega Man 4. Also came in the nice sleeve. These sleeves are getting quite expensive now as well, which is fantastic. So Mega Man 4, can add that into the collection. Like I said, I don't collect that franchise because they're like notoriously expensive. Just randomly saw 4 and put it on, played it. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Very similar to the other ones, but what you gonna do? Next up, a rare game. This wasn't from Computer Exchange because I don't have that kind of money. So this is Bucky! Captain Bucky O'Hare. So this is obviously one of the kind of rarer games on the system. Not super rare, but yeah, Bucky O'Hare. We did actually pick this up, and it is, I don't know if you can make this out, it is PAL B, which puts it as kind of a European one. So I think it's German. It's one of the kind of European lands. So technically it doesn't work on the Nintendos we kind of got in the UK. But I play most of my kind of older stuff on like a Retron 5 or the Retro Freak, which is blooming amazing. And obviously it works fine on there. So that's how I was playing it, and got obviously a great deal for it. So super happy. And finally, I'm really washed out. No good. Hey, I can see you in the mirror. Stop looking at me. And finally, a game that we have looked for quite some time, and it's a game that everyone's played to a degree. Everyone's played this game to a degree, but this is the original, the OG, the game that everyone's played but no one knows really where it came from. Does not even make any sense, but anyway, this is Yumi Kojo Doki Doki Panic. Does this look familiar? Come on. This is actually the original version of Super Mario Bros. 2. So there's a great story to this, where basically Super Mario Bros. 2, this one, came out on the Famicom Disk System in Japan, and it's one of the best-selling games on the Famicom system. And it got shipped to basically Nintendo of America. They played it and were like, "This is way too hard. No, we can't put this out. People won't buy it. They won't buy it. It's way too hard. It will just..." So they said, "Look, you've got to do something. You've got to change this game. We've got to change it quick." And I think they had about 6 months to do it. So they were thinking of how do we make a new game? This is crazy. And lo and behold, long story short, there was a game called Doki Doki Panic, which was I think it was made by some of the team that were making a Super Mario game, and they were actually a bit concerned because it was too much like a Super Mario game. And Nintendo obviously owned all the game stuff, but the company, I'll link a video so you can check this out. I don't want to waste my breath, but I'll link a video. But the company owned the characters, so basically Nintendo could just put their own characters in there and just use the whole game. It's very, very clever on Nintendo's part. Obviously, we got the Super Mario Bros. 2 that everyone knows and loves. I love it. It's one of my faves. Dash your pickups. Dash your pickups. We'll catch you on the next one, and just remember, always kind of buy your retro bits and bobs. Always kind of support your local, and go find those games, because that's the way game chasing go.